Hi everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and today I'm here for week number 3 of the using your scrap to make little cards, and I hope you are enjoying the series. I definitely am. Trying to use up my scrap is a really good thing. So today I decided to make some embellishments instead of using always butterflies, to make my own little flowers. And I had purchased this set from Sampleration. I'm sorry, the doorbell just rang, and there goes my dogs. So I decided to use this Sampleration set, and I'm part of their club. I love their stuff, and it came with a die cutting set. So I used both, and I made a bunch of flowers. What I discovered, however, while making this, is that they would cut all the way down. And because they were cutting all the way down, let me find, where did I put it? I lost one. Where did I put it? I've got another one. Oh no, lost one of my flowers. Anyway, it made the outsides, and then you would have to glue it on something else. Now I didn't want to have, oh there it is, I didn't want to have little delicate pieces like that. So what I did is I was careful not to pull them so that the petals stayed in it, and that's how I got all those flowers. And those are all out of some little strips of papers that I had left, as well as some file folders. So here are the little flowers I'm thinking of using, and it was done with the set. So let's get going on this week's project, and hope we make as many cards as we did last week, because last week was a pretty good week. So let's start this off. Yes, you can still see. Okay, so I had 2 packaging things that were left. This one was a spotted canary, and it's some adhesive pearls and stuff. And then I have this one as well that's left over. And I have all these little pieces that could be cool to use. Oh, like something like that with a little something. And what else? I thought of using these, which were magazine leftovers. I made a background using some squares in grayish color, and I had all these left. So maybe start with this. And I'm thinking I'll go with the black and white team. So this here, whoops, it's not, it's a bit crooked, like this. So maybe this, and I can put something like that, just a little flower like this. And I have these here that I've got a bunch of. So it could be something simple like that, and just a little hello. Yeah, I think it's going to be something like this. I really want to use up those little pieces because they are starting to bug me, because I've got them all over the place, and I don't want to throw them away. How bad is that? I mean, this is just magazines that I had cut out for a project and I didn't all use, so I should be fine with throwing them away, but I don't know. Once I've created something, and they're there and it's a piece of paper, I have trouble just putting in the recycling bin. Do you guys have that problem too? Do you accumulate stuff that you shouldn't? And then you're like, oh my god, how am I gonna get all this to be used up? Okay, so let's do what we did last week. I've got courage. Yay! I'm doing good. Okay, so that's one. let's make another. Maybe I can collage a bunch of them, different ones. Maybe you can kind of put them random shape. This one has some writing on it, so let's put it like this. And then like that. And maybe like this. So just random. And then do I put one of those? Or do I put... It would be better if it had been stamped on white paper instead of... the hellos had been on white instead of some gray like that. Okay, let's put this down first. And once it's down, then I can maybe stamp a few hellos on white cardstock. I put it like this instead, thinking like that, and maybe like this. So it makes kind of, you know, abstract type of art. Like this. And maybe I have a bunch of different things like that. I did purchase, I'm trying to purchase different, this is a bit small to put hello on it. I wonder. I purchased this on special at Michael's and when I went to the States. I love punches because I just find they're fast and easy. I don't have to take out my machine. So I don't know, maybe something like this. Crooked. It's a good way for me to try to practice my handwriting. So we've got another card. And I still have all these that I really want to use. Plus it's getting me a chance to use up these little pieces. So maybe something like that. And something like this. No, not sure. Maybe this. So I don't want my cards to be all the same. I mean, for sure it's going to look similar because I'm using the same type of material, but it doesn't have to be completely the same. I don't like being repetitive. Of course, I mean that even the image is not quite the same, but you understand what I mean. So let's go with French. And what do we do for this? Put a little red one. Another little red here. It could be cute. It's different. And I told you guys, don't overthink it. Just have fun. Discover, play, try, explore. So, like so. Okay, so we've got 3 done. I still have all of those. Should be quite happy actually to get some of this used up. So this and do I taking more white, and then maybe what was the first one like? I did a hello. Maybe I can do a bonjour on this one. So, out of tape. It's bound to happen. Just wish it wouldn't happen on camera, but I do use it a lot, so it's obvious that at one point it's going to happen. At least I've got a spare one close by, and I don't have to go to my stash to get it. Okay, what did I do with my flower? Guess I put it aside. Whoa, see, this is what I meant by it would be easy to take it apart. Okay, so let's do this one differently then. Use my Xyron to do this, because this way it's going to keep all the little pieces together, or it should, if I can get it to go in. It's not going in. It's too big. Okay, so we're 1 flower down. So to remove this. No, it doesn't fit. Okay, so let's try this again, and hopefully maybe I'll use a glue, some glue instead, and put it here, and just put my flower on top of it. Cheating, but I don't care. It works. That's all good. Okay, and then we said I was going to write bonjour. So you see, this is all using only material that that I had mostly, except for the bling. You could have, if you don't have a stamp, you could draw a flower, cut around it. This is magazine background, just regular type of little paper, no big deal. And you got something done. Okay, so taking something like this. This may be a sentiment here. Like that. Then like this. And a little piece of paper. Have all sorts of little scrap pieces. So this would be perfect. This would be perfect. So just need to trim it down. Like that. And then just write hello on this maybe. Like that. Super simple, easy, but I still think it's pretty. And it gets me to use up my scraps and get rid of those tiny little pieces of paper that float around all over the place. Okay, so we've got one little piece left. Woohoo! I'm actually finished using them. So happy. Okay, and this, and I've got a little flower, yellow flower, that I think would be pretty for the inside of it. So this, like so, and the little yellow flower. And I'm not sure, I don't think on that one I'll put any sentiment. I think I will leave it as is. So, we've used all those little bits of papers. Yeah. Very happy. Okay, now we've got a stack of these, and I'd like to do some of it this week, because if I start making the cards with this, I don't want them to look all the same, and if I make them all together in the same week, for sure eventually they'll look very much alike. So this could go on there. Now, what to put on top of that, that is a different question. What do I have that I can use? Uh-oh. Oh no! I have 3 more of those little pieces. I thought I was finished. I have this too that I could use, but definitely not on this. I could do that. And then something here with hello or something. Or bonjour. Like that. So let's put some glue on top of this because, oh my god, it's messy. The glue is going all over the place. Like this, but it's because there's holes, right? So it comes out. It's not supposed to, but that's what happens. Okay, and then, right. Bonjour on this one. Like this. Okay, so that's done. Now I've got these pieces, but I wonder if I could maybe something different and maybe use this to collage kind of, and then put this on top. This would be kind of abstract. I kind of like the idea of doing something like this. Okay, so, and I hope this is really the last of the stash. They keep popping out. Let's make sure that I don't have another one. Okay, no, that was the end of it. Something like this. Like that. And then put this. I like that. I'm just thinking it needs a border. Kind of define it. I don't know. Maybe I just need to doodle. Usually I don't though, because that's not something I'm very comfortable at. I'm trying though. I'm really trying. Okay. Here we go. So that's another card done. And we've used up all those scraps. Now we have this here, which would be pretty too, and that I would really like to use. And this could be pretty as a little embellishment. Like that. Pretty. I like that. I like the little dragonflies a lot. So, and that you know already, if you follow me, you've seen the start of my soul book, and I explained why that dragonfly really, I love them, and that they really do mean something to me, and I've given the definition of them, and it's really cool what it means. So do I go tone on tone? And if so, I could use maybe butterfly like this. So maybe that, like so. And then there's already an edge on this, so maybe I can do that and just use the pre-decorated edge. And this reminds me that I should use some of my scissors. I've got scissors that Fiskars type of scissors that do edges, and I haven't used them in like forever. I don't use them a lot. I should, but I don't. There's so much stuff that I should be using more of, and the thing is, I see crafters do stuff and then I get very excited and I want to try it out, and so I need the latest gadget to try it out, and that really means that we overconsume, and for sure we help the economy, but I'm not sure that's the best thing for us to be doing. So maybe this, and I'm thinking that I can use one of those on it. So either that, or last week I did this. I think I had, oh, yeah, I have one that I could use right there. So using leftover packaging. It's pretty cool. So another card done. Now I have this tiny piece left. Do I have another piece? I think so. Yeah, I have one left. Oh no, I've got a few. Not that many, but I've got a few. So let's do that. And I really liked having the edge on the other one, so maybe I should do that here. Thought it was very pretty. Of course my card stock is not lined up. That sucks. Okay, so now it's lined up. Let's find a pair of scissors that I could use. That'd be cute. Got all kinds of different ones. Maybe this one. And voila, got a little decorative edge. And I use my scissors. Those are Fiskars ones. I found a bunch of those at a dollar store at one point. So I purchased all of them because I thought it was great. But then I don't use them much. So let's use this last butterfly. So we won't feel alone anymore. And here we go. I think that's pretty. And then I can use this one this time. It's not pretty. Super simple. And yep. Okay, so 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Got this. Let's make something with this paper. feels fresh and pretty. So maybe it's like so. This one like here. And then that one there. Okay. That. And like this. And finally that. Now, like that. And we finished just in time. So I'm not gonna bother. Well, let's get it finished. So I'm not gonna bother trying to make another one. But because I think we did quite good actually. So we did that one. And then these two out of the other packaging. Yeah, so 3. And then that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 cards. But I've got all those little pieces used up. A lot of those little pieces as well. And I think they turned out good. I hope that you do too. They're simple, but at least they're personal. And that's what I think is fun when you're sending out a swap. At least you've got a little personal note. So that's kind of fun. If you like this, please do give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave comments down below. I love reading them. And subscribe if you haven't already. Bye, folks. See you next week for the recycled Christmas cards.